Welcome back to Fire Emblem Hero. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the Legendary Hero Remix. My goal is of course to plus 10 Fjorm. Mine is currently at plus 8, so I only need 2. So if I can get one and spark for the other, that's fine. I mean, if I can get more than one, that's fine, but I'm gonna go full circles. It's cheaper on orbs, and I mean, I hope I can at least get her. The only unit from this that if it doesn't show up, I'm fine with it is Grima, because I already plus 10 her. But if she does show up, I can pass speed rest rain to another unit, so it's not bad, not terrible, I guess. But yeah, let's get started. First one is free, so we'll see what our free gives us. We'll start with this orb right here. Maybe we get free arm for free. Who knows? But yeah. And it is Lucas, not a unit anybody uses. Okay. So with this hero remix, we of course got both Grima and Merrick. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Merrick. Grima and Lynn's remix to their skills. Grima getting Dragon Skin 2 and Lynn getting what is it? Lososake? Yeah, Lososake's Losake 2 and Dragon Skin 2. And of course, Grima also got her weapon refined at the same time, making her one of the much better unit than she used to be. Just having both guard and distant. Well, yeah, is it distant? No, I think it's both distant and close. Distant defense and close defense. No. Well, being able to negate the enemy's buffs and inflicting guard on them, that's two powerful skills. And used to be like both those things used to be things that Grima actually run in her B slot, but now her B slot is open to whatever you want it to be. Obviously, there are superior alternatives with Dragon's Ire and Dragon Wall. But if you don't have those, I mean, she can run pretty much anything, like whatever you have, like Quick Repose, fine, she can run that. You want to give her Mystic Boost if you can, that's really good on her as well. Oh, Brave Hector. Yep. Brave Hector, the bane of Ether Rain defense teams. Alright, I would have preferred Fjorm, but alright. Brave Hector, a unit that is completely overtuned once they gave him a very powerful refine. But back to Grima, like she can run whatever she wants. It's pretty good in that regard. And Lynn is of course better. Lost the case 2 is better than Lost the case, no question about it. She gets a sweep skill into her weapon if she like doubles. So if she's gonna double, she's gonna double with a wind sweep or fire sweep, since it technically works on both. No, does it work on range? No, I don't think it works on range, so it is wind sweep. So it is. We still remains to be seen like what her weapon refine is gonna be. But aside from that, I mean, both of them became much better units than they used to be. Of course, I'm recording this after the brand new Mythic Hero trailer posted. We're getting, I think her name is Uller, a unit from Genealogy of the Holy War. I don't know much about her since I never played that game, so But she is an infantry blue archer, so we have two legendaries and one mythic now blue infantry blue archers, with of course Lucina and Chrome being the other two. And it's kind of weird, like why are they all blue? Like aside from Lynn being green, we don't have many red bulk units. I mean, she could have been a red bulk. I mean, I don't know if she's green because of her games, like but I guess red would have been better, but red is kind of overcrowded, so I guess that's why. This is Erica. Yeah, Glibnir Erica. Plus speed, that's pretty good. Still no actual focus units from this, like the only ones you can get at 5-star. But yeah, so as an infantry, blue infantry archer for light season, and gives the speed blessing. So for speed blessing, she's gonna compete with Peony, which is not really much of a contest since Peony is a dancer, and having a dancer is of course much better. But she also competes for the 6 unit slot, which in light season currently is only dagger. So if you don't have a dagger, then yeah, definitely this Uller, it will be a unit that you want to unlock your 6th slot on offense. She's a range unit, which is of course a plus because range units. Okay, so we got Grima. As I said, all Grimas are just speed rest rain fodder. There aren't a lot of units that can use speed rest rain, but there are a couple of them that can use it very effectively. But yeah, being a range unit is of course a lot more useful than being a melee unit when it comes to mythics, just because getting pods, helping snipe units, things like that. Her kit is all offense. She's a very offense unit, Emerin, which I already plus 10, so offense focus unit. We'll go with this one. Very focus oriented unit, which is a little not as great when it comes to mythics, since you want your mythics to at least provide some kind of support above anything that to help out the team. Like for example, on light season you got Mila with Mila Stormwheel, able to inflict the isolation. Air, she provides the healing with what is her healing skill called? I forgot. But she provides the healing. Peony, just being a dancer, automatically that's the support she brings, and but of course she also brings the buffs and the dry buffs, like hard buffs, bonus buffs, and hard buffs, so that it makes her useful. Even Dagger, which is also her pretty combat focus, has Pathfinder, which Pathfinder is a really good ability and lets you do things that without it you can do, like being able to put a unit to move the extra space without having to reposition them, or dancing could be extremely useful depending on what you're running. As a combat unit, she's able to be a little more defensive with her bonus penalty doubler buff, like Basically, all unity skill that she has is very similar to Fallen Ike. Being able to buff herself with debuffs is very useful in case you need just something to take a hit in order to distract the enemy from going to go a different way. All these things are very useful for her. And yeah, so Uller is gonna be competing in that space, which I don't know. We don't know her stats yet, but I don't expect her to have high res or high defense. I expect her to be very focused on speed and attack. But again, we still don't know her stats, so that remains to be seen how she's gonna play out. As for her kid, being able to coming with Deadeye is of course very useful. Being a blue unit is not terrible. I mean, on light season, I guess Hell will be able to provide some problems since she'll be Hell does already come with this encounter. So, but units like she'll be able to deal with Sotis, and a lot of people can deal with Sotis because Sotis doesn't have. She's a pretty straightforward unit. Like, she's doesn't do anything. Doesn't have any tricks to her. Bramimon, she should be able to deal with Bramimon in player phase. And I don't think she'll be able to deal with him in enemy phase as much. What other units we got in light season? Defense Yun. Yun shouldn't be a problem if you initiate on her. I don't think you want to tank Yun since color disadvantage, probably don't have high defenses, and Yun is able to double, so on that range you probably don't want to tank her. Trying to think, I think that's it. That's for light season. Hell, well, for dark. Hell. Oh wait, I'm missing a fairy. The fairy for dark season is Tiandra or Plumeria. I think it's Tiandra, which is another green unit. There's a lot of green units on dark defense. But yeah, she should be able to deal with her. Even though she is pretty fast. So again, against the green units you probably want to initiate, and against Bramon you also want to initiate as opposed to tank them. I guess Sothis you could tank depending on her build too. But yeah, another Grima. Okay, like the only unit that we already plus 10 is the only unit that showed up. I mean, this is kind of a little annoying, I must say. I mean, I really would have wished at least one Fjorm. If one Fjorm shows up right here so I can finally plus 10 her, that would be very, very good. But aside from that, none of the other units showed up either, which is pretty weird. We only got 2 4 to 5 star upgrades, and they showed up pretty early, so yeah, we didn't get a lot out of this summoning session, which is fine. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get a couple of Lucases and you turn them into books because he's pretty useless unit. But yeah, not much I got to talk about. Choose Your Legends should be next month, so we should get a Fate channel sometime within the next week or two, hopefully. So for Choose Your Legends, my predictions are gonna be that Marth most likely it's gonna remain a sword unit with a falchion. Erica, probably an axe unit. Marianne, a lance unit. Yeah, not even one Fjorm. So sad. Oh well. I guess we'll have to summon next time for Fjorm again. I can't summon any more than this. This is as far as I can go on this banner. I would like to keep summoning just to like get her, but it is just not smart. Well, this puts my Fjorm as +9, so I guess I'll spark her in the next banner that she comes back again, because she really doesn't want to come home outside of sparking. I do have one more thing I can summon on just to close this out. We'll go for Jenny, the only 5-star in this group, but we get a 3-star. Mercedes. Oh yeah, and Gatekeeper will probably be a lance unit. As for movement types, Marv can be either a cavalry or an armor probably. I'm thinking Erica will be a flyer. Marianne will either be a cavalry or infantry, and the Gatekeeper will definitely be infantry. But yeah, let's take a look at what we got. Rarity obtained in descending order. So yeah, we got Hector, Erica, 2 Grimas, a plus speed and a minus speed, and one more Fjorm to add to my Fjorm. Well, next time will definitely, nothing is stopping me from the next time this banner comes back from sparking for my last Fjorm. Alright, attack and defense, that's not bad. I think the last 2 points should be speed and rest. Or, yeah, speed and rest should be. And like I said, I already have plus 10 Grimas, so... So yeah, units like... Units that can use speed rest rain effectively, there aren't that many. Basically a flyer, dragons, and flying mages. That's pretty much it. So Noe is a pretty good one just because she already has one in her weapon, so she already debuffs attack speed and rest, and with an extra speed rest that it's -8 speed and -8 rest, basically giving her +8 speed and the +4 that she gets, so she's basically +12 speed, bring her from 35 to 47. Since this is neutral, you can see the stats perfectly. Well, this also has Fury, so if you want to go with something other than Fury, mine will hit 47 as she is right here. So she's a really good choice. Aversa, which is a unit that many people have +10, so she's also a good choice for it. More speed and more rest in combat means more damage for her. Micaiah, not bad, but she comes with attack response, so she already has good buffs, and ground orders is kind of a hard thing to lose. Triandra already has both Tiandra and Plumeria already have rain skills, with Tiandra already having speed restraint to herself. Peony, if you use it in arena, wouldn't be a bad thing to give it to her. But I do like the 45 rest for, just because rest is a very important stat to buff. And of course, units like Lilith, if you have her, she can make good use of it due to her Astral Breath and being able to teleport to partners. Joint Drive Attack does give her a little supporting abilities, but of course, for herself, speed red rain would be a little better than joint drive attack. Naga, she comes with Divine Fang, and you wanna keep Divine Fang, so probably not. But most likely, I will probably give it to Azura. I do use her in arena every now and then, water season, so Blue Dual Flying 4 is probably what she's gonna get as her upgrade skill. So that's mostly the reason I haven't given her Blue Dual Flying 4. And yeah, like if there was a way to merge Mer would be a good use for. Even though she doesn't have a lot of speed, probably Death Rest would be better for her, or Attack Death, Rain. So like I said, not a lot of units to give it to, but definitely we got two of them. So for me, probably Azura will get one of them. And as for the other one, that's a little harder of a choice to make, since none of these units are easily mergeable other than like Aversa. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.